It's Greg Harold with a right fielder named Hunter. You've heard that before. This is Hunter Pence. Hunter Renfroe is the one everyone's talking about at Fenway because he let a ball go off his chest over the wall. And I know there are baseball fans going, wait a minute. How is it the Rays did not get a run there? We're here in our outfield, Studio 42, where we can demonstrate. Harold, would you like to walk us through how you saw this play?
Well, it's a ground rule double. Plain and simple. Knew it from the jump street because it's an unintentional touch from the outfielder. If it was intentional, a little bit different. But for now, let me show you what happens. All right? So the ball is coming off the wall. The wall you got to consider is like the ground. It's the same thing. This ball hits the wall, it's like hitting the ground. All right? If the ball hit the ground, hit off him, and went in the outfield, that's what's going to happen. So it comes back. He unintentionally is here. I can't do it that well. But let's say this ball bounces off me and goes in. There's nothing I can do about it. It's a ground rule double. If I went like this, give me a ball real quick, Hunter. If that ball came off the wall and I said, no play for me, oh, whoops, then it becomes judgment of the umpires. That's an intentional thing, and they would award that guy in home plate, no doubt about it.
But can you understand why fans in Tampa Bay are really upset, Hunter? Because with the runner going, Yandy Diaz, by the time this ball touches Hunter Renfroe, he's already at third base.
He's walking.
It's absolutely crazy because he was also moving on the pitch, so he's stealing on the pitch. This is one of the craziest great luck and bounce of momentum, energy, because the Rays dugout's like, yeah, we finally got the double. This is an extra inning game. It's going. It bounces off of Renfroe and out, and you're like, he could have gotten out of the way. This is where there might be, obviously it's unintentional, but the opposing team saved them.
See, I'm telling you what, if you see Hunter Renfroe right there, I love that shot.
Because he tries to go for it.
He started to dive and grab it, and then he says, well, I don't have a play anyway. And he lets it fall, thinking it's probably a ground rule double. That's what I would have thought. Maybe I'll get a ground rule double. It's crazy, but these are the things that is so great about the game. You discuss ground rules. I'm sure they didn't say if a ball unintentionally hits you and flies out, it's a ground rule double. But if we're playing in Fenway Park, guys, listen, we always talk, real quick, I'll let you go, Greg. We always talk about the big monster in left field. But we've all been to Fenway. All these low fences all the way around. This doesn't happen if you're in Tampa. That bounces off him, and it's a 10-foot wall. It doesn't go out. These are the crazy things with different
Fenway's
ballparks.
Just odd
Fenway magic.
It's incredible. I want to read you the rule. Matt Vasgersian, John Smoltz kind of read it on the air. I want you to follow along. Rule 5.05A8. Any bounding fair ball is deflected by the fielder into the stands or over or under a fence on fair or foul territory, in which case the batter and all runners shall be entitled to advance 2 bases.
So now, I want to do this one for you, Greg.
Real quick, fans have asked, there are a bunch of people going, wait a minute, he was already at second base by the time the batter made contact, Kiermaier. He's at third base by the time. It's where he started on the play, which I think is frustrating. That's frustrating for Tampa. That's frustrating for Ray fans.
But in any sport, you have a play begins somewhere. That's the beginning of the play. It starts there. The guy's not running if the pitcher's standing here. The play has not started yet. If he's off the rubber and he's got the ball, it hasn't started. Now we're starting the play, and he's starting at first base. That begins all the action. Now, the other thing I loved in the rule, as I saw there, you play enough games probably at Wrigley Field, right?
I haven't played that many, but I've played some.
Played a few. So imagine if you're in Wrigley, and you get down there, and you're reaching for the ball, and you kick it into the ivy unintentionally. It's a ground rule double.
Yeah, but I just don't I think the optics of it benefits the team that had the defender have the ball go off of him. We're used to sports like in football, you step out of bounds. Oh, that's a bummer for the player who stepped out of bounds. Or in the NBA, if the ball goes off your foot and out of bounds, the other team gets it. It benefits the other team. This is weird because it benefits the team that the defender had the ball bounce off of.
It benefits you who made the mistake.
Right.
Hunter Renfroe is kind of, I mean, obviously he's going after the ball, but don't let it bounce off you and go over the fence. That should be a penalty versus a benefit. But he's getting hugged by his teammate, and that's not what he meant to do.
Here's the thing, though, guys. We're getting caught up because he's wearing red and white and he's in a Boston uniform. That could have happened to a Tampa player. The rule is still the same.
That's regardless.
But
I'm not
but
saying it's anti-Boston.
I know,
It's
I
the
get
right
it.
call. It's the right call. But you definitely, as a Tampa fan, are upset.
Oh, absolutely, you're upset. No doubt about it. It's a crazy rule. Maybe this is another one of those they look into changing. It's just like running down to first base. But the bottom line is, it's a rule. And so it's not an umpire judgment. This is already in place in the rule book.
Let's start fixing that.
So.